Hey, this is Zach the Gamer with another review. This one's a mission review, and I'll tell you if you should get a mission or not, and what heroes you can use in it, and what heroes you should use in it, and what heroes you shouldn't use in it, and just some tips on how to do missions. Then I'm doing Ock It To Me. It's kind of a harder mission, but it makes Ock an easy target because of how, in the end, it has these pressure points, like right here, where you can do that to him and it immediately knocks him down without having to go through the trouble of making him get knocked down. So this is a harder mission. I said that right in the second stage of the first stage, if you know the second room of the first stage, they already throw 4 harder guys at you, so it is kind of hard. And then the third room of the first stage is pretty hard because of how many guys shoot at you. Usually it's 4 of these red guys, and then there's 1 of these octobans. Apparently not this time. Yeah, but some heroes you should use in this one, I recommend like an Iron Man, like a ranged hero. And Deadpool is pretty good though also. Heck, Deadpool's good in basically any mission. Same with Iron Man. All about it. But I do not really recommend Hulk or those kinds of guys because they'll just get blasted because of how many guys there are. Yeah, it can be a hard one. But if you have the right hero, this is one that can be pretty easy. If you have the right hero, like I'm Deadpool right now, and it's pretty easy for me because you how good. But if you're like Jean Grey, you're gonna have major difficulties with this mission. If you are gonna be a ranged hero, you need to be one that can attack multiple guys in one attack. Not like the attack can go through the guy, like the Punisher, where he shoots in multiple directions. You just need to have that, or else you will die many times.
Who doesn't love a nice
I hate how small range Deadpool's hero up is. That's stage 1. Stage 2 can be kinda hard. As in any mission, stage 2 is pretty hard. But, the one hero that will succeed in any mission is the Iron Spider. I know I've said it in every mission review I have, but there's no way you could express that enough. He's just the best hero in this game. Besides Future Foundation Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom himself can be pretty good. Alright. This part can also be pretty difficult. A tip is what I do is I like to jump up here, and because all these guys gather, and then you can hero up. Like all of them if you have a decent ranged hero up. Deadpool doesn't really have that, but I'm not gonna say something bad about him because he's really good otherwise. You should use it, especially against these ranged bad guys. Oh, how did he get missed? So you should get Deadpool. Watch my review just about him. I'll tell you some really good things about Yeah, so this is a harder mission. There's nothing really else I can say.
Who doesn't love a nice pinata?
You also in this mission have a bunch of these claws everywhere. These pressure pads. Use them often. I tend to forget about them because I usually use a bunch. I have a bunch of heroes because I'm a member and I have so I usually use really good heroes, so I forget about those pressure pads. But if you have like a Jean Grey, Mr. Fantastic, those lamer ones, yeah, use the pressure pads. And sometimes I even have to use it against these bigger guys because they're just too hard. See, that's these guys' attack that makes it extremely difficult to get past. That's why you should use the pressure pads against this guy. Knock him down, and then you could probably do a combo move, and there you go. But if you don't use the pressure pads, you'll have extreme difficulty with this guy. There you go. That's it. Now now to Ock himself. He's a harder boss if you don't have the pressure points. With the pressure points, he is pretty easy to beat. Of course, because you don't have to go through the work of knocking his arms out of the way, so you can get just him.
Bob, watch! The superhero squad! I'll show you! Doc Ock.
So, let's go right. See, you don't have to go through any of the work knocking him down. It just does it for you pretty. And I believe it seems like he has a smaller health bar in this one. I would have made it a bigger health bar if it's easier.
Get a little closer!
Go, I don't know why they made a smaller health bar also. But oh well.
Get a little closer!
I'm glad. Because then there's less chance of me dying.
Get a little closer!
But one thing you're gonna have difficulties with on this, the bad guys, all his little guys will get in the way of that thing, and then you won't be able to get him in the little spot. So watch out for that, because that's what's getting me killed right now.
Closer.
Because of that guy getting in the way. There. Yeah.
Who doesn't love a nice pinata?
He's almost gone. But boy, this guy... If you're gonna get Dr. Octopus mission, unless you want to die a lot, don't get the other one. Get Ock It To Me. I don't know why the other one, he is so difficult, but he is. Oh wow.
Get a little
Probably
closer.
one left on his health meter. That's not fair.
Get a little closer.
There we go.
Can't defeat the
Doc
power
Ock's
of
done.
science.
So that's basically my review. Get this mission. It's a pretty fun mission. Just be prepared because it's hard in the stages. Not against Doc Ock, but in the stages.
I did it all myself.
Okay, that's about it. Thanks for watching. This is Ack the Gamer.